Pan-Africanism, if we want to talk about it, has an intrinsic link with trade unionism, because the Pan-Africanist nationalist leaders were thinking about one Africa with serious development and taking its place in the Committee of Nations. You would realize that independence struggle had much to do with trade unionism in East Africa, West Africa, North Africa, and Southern Africa especially. And so trade unionism cannot be divorced from Pan-Africanism. The ideals are the same. The unfortunate situation is that the nationalist governments only replaced the colonialists, and therefore there was a wedge between trade unions which will have to fight the nationalist government for a space. Other than that, they were in the same trenches, fighting for the same goal. So the trajectory of Pan-Africanism cannot be divorced from trade union views or visions. Today, what we are seeing is a situation where trade unions will have to struggle hard to let governments understand what they mean. But in my paper, I was trying to stress the need for collaboration, the need for going back to the days when trade unionism meant Pan-Africanism, and when Pan-Africanism was looking for all those things that trade unionists are looking for. Trade unionism has veered off only because of globalization or capitalism, or the demands of the systemic order. The system is such that it demands of our governments to follow a certain trajectory, which are in most places inimical to the ideals of trade unionism. And that is why we see a wedge between trade unionism and Pan-Africanism. Unionists must position themselves to advance this agenda through collaboration, through, first and foremost, internal unity. There is too much bickering among African trade unionists. If they could unite, just like we were fighting for unity, there must be unity first within the African trade unionists, and then there must be collaboration between them and their governments. There must be the vision, the reenactment of the vision. And if the vision is known, then they all work in the same trenches towards the achievement of those goals. Because what trade unions are seeking, it cannot be different from what governments are seeking. So there's need for proper collaboration. But there must also be one thing very, very important: understanding the current order, understanding the current situation before looking for solutions to them. It looks as though governments are not looking for those solutions because they don't understand. And trade unionists believe that they understand, but governments are not allowing them to seek that solution.